Hello everyone and welcome to Sinful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the Grey. Today's video, we're going to talk getting started with the Middle-earth strategy battle game, and today we're going to take a look at a rather interesting faction in the Wildmen of the Druadan. Now, this faction is relatively small. This will be a pretty short video, but, I want to do all the factions, so we're going to take a look at this one as well. In this video, we're going to take a look at the army bonus, have a talk about how that affects the army, and then we'll also take a look at the units that make up this army as well. We'll then finish off the video with a little sample 300-point army list for you to use as some inspiration for building your own army of the Wild Men of the Druadan. So the army bonus is called Wild Men have long ears and long eyes. They know all paths. Models in this army gain the Mountain Dweller special rule. Now, this is pretty cool. Straight away, we've already got the Woodland Creature special rule on all models in the army, but Mountain Dweller will allow us to reroll any jump, leap, climb tests. In addition, they may move through rocky areas that are classified as difficult terrain as if they were open ground. Now, pretty cool straight away. Now, they also have the additional ability where enemy models do not gain the benefits from the Stalk Unseen special rule or any such rules that give similar benefits to, like, Stalk Unseen. Now, what Stalk Unseen does is if a model with a special rule is partially concealed by view by a piece of terrain, they cannot be seen at all for distances more than 6 inches. So anything that sort of protects someone from being, if they're partially obscured, they can be obscured, you'll ignore that rule. Additionally, as well, warbands from this army list that contain between 9 and 12 models do not need a hero to be the captain of the warband. Instead, one warrior model from the warband takes on the role as the warband's captain for the purposes of deployment. And so, to get started, these are the only units available to us, and the first of them is Ganburi-Khan. He is the leader of the Heroes of Druadan. Now, he's 65 points, 5 value 4, shoot 3, strength and defense 4, 2 attacks, 2 wounds, courage 4. He has 3 might, 1 will, and 1 fate, and comes standard with a dagger, spear, and his poison blowpipe. His heroic actions are heroic accuracy and heroic march. Now, first of all, he's got a ton of hatreds. This is a pretty cool ability to have. A model with the special rule adds 1 to their wound rolls when fighting in combat against models with the keyword listed. So hatred man, etc. For the purposes of Ganburi-Khan or the Oasis Warriors, which are the troops we'll talk about in just a sec, they have hatred goblin, hatred orc, and hatred urukai. Now, we also have the Stalk Unseen special rule ourselves, so we get the benefits of it. Our opponents don't, because we're much better at hiding in the forest and stuff. And we also have the Woodland Creature special rule as well, which is pretty much the same as the Mountain Dweller rule. An infantry model with the special rule may move through woods and forests that are classified as difficult terrain as if they were open ground. However, this doesn't mean they can automatically climb terrain in those areas nor move through tree trunks or jump fallen obstacles without taking the necessary tests and negatives for it. Now, looking at our Oasis Warriors, 9 points is going to get us 5 value 3, shoot value 3 as well, strength and defense 3, 1 attack, 1 wound, and courage 3. They all come standard with dagger, spear, and poison blowpipe, so there's going to be a lot of shooting coming out of this force. They've got hatred goblin, hatred orc, hatred urukai, stalk unseen, and woodland creature, all the same as Ganburi-Khan as well. Now, lastly, let's go take a look at a little sample army. And so, this is a sample army list. Pretty simple stuff here. Now, 26 warriors at 300 points. There's a lot of models on the table, which is pretty cool. Like, that in itself is, a positive. Like, there's a lot of models for your opponent to have to deal with. While they might not be, the toughest things in the world and the best, there is certainly something to be said about quantity of models. Now, we've got 3 separate warbands here. First of all, we have Ganburi-Khan, and he's going to be leading 8 Oasis Warriors. And then we have 2 captainless warbands, both with 9 Oasis Warriors in there. So we're going to have a grand total of 26 warriors in the warband, plus a Ganburi-Khan. Which is pretty cool, 299 points. There's not a lot you can do with this force. In all honesty, it's just taking more and more warriors. But we wanted to talk about this army. It deserves its place in there. It's a part of the Middle-earth lore. It's got an army list. We're going to talk about it. If you've actually played any games with this warband, let us know down in the comments below. I'd love to hear if people have actually put this army on the table. Let us know how they've gone for you. Well, that's the end of the video. Thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And also drop us a comment down below letting us know what you enjoyed about the video. If you'd like to come and chat more with me and other members of our community here at Sinful Gaming, you can do so on our Discord server, which is linked down in the video's description. If you'd like to help support the channel more, you can do so either by Patreon or YouTube members, or going to our Teespring store, all of which are linked down in the video's description as well. As a special thank you to our patrons and YouTube members, we'd like to give you all a shout out. So, a special Patreon shout out to Christian Weir, Soren, Kenny Lyle, Oron Shot First, Andrew Bowen, Nathan Fee, The Rising Ape, Q Dynamic, Anthony B, JJ Austrian, Average Wargamer, Domir, Mark Harvey, James Cader, Derek, Bloobs, Benjamin Suarez, and Red Martin. And a thank you to our YouTube members as well: Green Roots Gaming, Kenton Young, Ronya, Lock Lorick, The Johnny 84, David Ellsworth, Wolfric Nick, Broken Chef, Ariana Edwards, Revenar, Pink, Nico Fire, Robin Mankiller, Monty's Tabletop Terrain, John Castle, and Davis Wire. Special thanks also to Lady Witchfox Art, who does all the amazing artwork you see on the channel, like you can see pictured here on this slide. Thank you once again for watching, everyone. Stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the grey. Ciao for now.